Comes to our second session for the morning, and it gives me my pleasure to actually introduce our second session chair, which is Paul Feris. Paul's from Common Rail. He's the head of development for Common Rail, and Common Rail is also one of our platinum corporate members of the PWI. So thanks, Paul. Paul brings over 30 years of experience in rail infrastructure engineering, mining and mechanical engineering. As I said, Paul's the head of development at Common Rail, an Sission company. He was formerly the General Manager for Rail at Lend-Lease Engineering prior to Common Rail and Sission's acquisition of Lend-Lease Engineering back in 2020. So, coming from a mining and engineering background, Paul moved to Australia back in 1999 after working in South Manchester Alliance in Northern England. And then he moved to London to work on the Channel Rail Tunnel at St Pancras. Paul moved to Australia in 2006. He lived up in Mackay, running a project up there, then moved to Brisbane before moving down to Sydney. He's worked in a lot of remote areas, including coal-related projects, electrification schemes, both in Australia and in New Zealand, and worked on major metro infrastructure alliance projects. He's held a number of operational and general management roles within the rail industry and has helped secure and deliver a number of major projects across Australia. So would you please join with me in welcoming Paul to chair our second session this morning, Rail to Recovery. Thanks, Paul.
Thank you, Mark, and good morning and welcome to this second session. So my name is Paul Feris, Head of Development for Common Rail and Sission Company. We are proud to be a Platinum member and to jointly support the PWI and this Rail to Recovery Annual Convention. I feel we have to congratulate the industry nationwide in the way it has responded to the challenges set by COVID, ever-changing requirements both on-site and in the office, rapid testing and the ability to continue to deliver vital infrastructure has been what I think an example of what working in the rail industry really means. Planning, adapting to change and a willingness to overcome problems. We've seen today in the presentations once again how we can overcome these problems that COVID has set us, so congratulations. So Sission operates in over 40 countries on 5 continents, providing solutions in energy, cities, real estate, finance, water and transportation. Sission has 3 guiding principles, those being sustainability, innovation and talent. Sustainable Development Goals. The 17 Global Development Goals set by the United Nations addresses the greatest challenges to humanity from a global perspective. It is only through the collaboration of governments, businesses and citizens that will be able to solve these issues. Sission Coleman is committed to sustainability, and this is reflected in its contribution towards these Sustainable Development Goals. Challenges such as water and sanitation shortages, decarbonisation of the energy system, and on that Sission has been 100% carbon neutral since 2016. The need for resilient infrastructure and development of more sustainable cities is what Sission Coleman is determined to address through our projects. Sission has a century of experience in the construction of railway infrastructure, innovative transport solutions to continue sustainable rail mobility. We cover all phases of the railway construction process, from feasibility and design studies to construction, supervision of works and maintenance of railway projects. You can see from the slide that we have vast experience in high-speed, heavy-haul and light rail. Sission has led the execution of projects for the construction of light rail systems in Sydney, Dubai, Barcelona and Zaragoza. In addition, Common Rail are heavily involved in the maintenance and construction of the tram networks in Melbourne and Adelaide here in Australia. In Australia, Common Rail is one of the largest rail infrastructure providers, delivering complex multidisciplinary projects from all forms of contract. Projects such as the Southern Programme Alliance, Sydney Light Rail, Gold Electrification, the Blue Mountain Route Clearance, and the recently awarded Inland Rail Southern Works shows the diverse capabilities of Sission Coleman in the rail sector.